Well, good afternoon. This is Kent, and I'm out at my tent, and it is very nice outside. I'll show you the temps and show you what I got going in the tent. So it's March 11th. It's 2:22 p.m. on a Monday, and here's the Fahrenheit temps inside and outside, and here's the outside, inside, and here is the Celsius. When the temps get close, then I lose track of what's what. I had to correct myself there. But things are going good. I spent the night out here on Saturday night, and I came back on Sunday, and the temp was very, very different. I wrote it down. My thermometers there don't go back more than 24 hours, but this is just at night, the low temps for at night when I was in my tent here, and it got down to 29 degrees in the tent and 3 degrees outside. I had my space heater running here, but it wasn't keeping up too good. I just had it on the low setting, so maybe it would have been 5-10 degrees higher or something. Maybe I should have done that. I was a little nervous about doing that. Running it on full. I don't know if my car probably would have kept up with delivering enough electricity to it, but it's a bummer when you got to go out and reset the car because you lost electricity. So anyways, yeah, like I said, 3 degrees outside Saturday night and 29 inside the tent here, so it's below freezing in the tent. And Celsius was 16 degrees outside, negative 16 outside, and negative 2 inside the tent. So it was pretty cold, and with the running around, getting everything set up and everything, I got my feet cold, and I got poor circulation in my feet. So it wasn't a good night because I just have a 20 degree Fahrenheit tent or sleeping quilt, but I ran a heating blanket underneath it, and that helped a lot, except eventually I had to get up and reposition the blanket to get more heat towards my feet. So it took like half the night to get my feet warmed, and I didn't sleep too much, but I did what I wanted to do, and I caught it just right. I wanted to do a very cold winter camp in this tent, and although I didn't sleep much, it was okay. Even sitting and waiting to go to bed, it was a bit too cold in the tent. I couldn't quite warm up everything, and but I wanted to try it just in case. I had the desire to do that, to sleep in that cold temp, but I kind of learned that it should be a bit more warmer outside for that. And Saturday night there was virtually no wind, pretty much like it is now. So if there'd been a wind, it would have been even worse. I've got my tarp over the tent, so that helped a lot. But one thing I did find out is there was absolutely no condensation in here, so that was interesting. As I've fought condensation in small tents, and it just isn't good when you get rained on inside your tent, So that's a plus. But I'm going to spend it tonight here too. I don't know if I got my phone set to predicted temps here. See what it said for. Okay, let me refresh it in case it changed. Right now it says 58, which is real close to what my thermometer is saying, but it's saying down to 31 tonight, which I can handle that easily, and then tomorrow 48. So like I said, I caught it just right. I got kind of like the last cold day of the year, and something I did do was I put Reflectix insulation underneath the tent. It's like a bubble like aluminum foil type bubble insulation. You can get it in rolls, and it's only about that thick, but it's got great reflective ability to keep the heat in or the cold out. So I'm sure that helped a lot. Anyways, here's the other side of my tent. I got my sleeping quilt there. I got my second pillow here that I use as a rest for my feet, which really helps out a lot. And let's see, a few things underneath here. A little trash can. Normally I have more stuff than this, but there's my heater. I don't need it right now for sure. And I'll take you outside. We can look around. Maybe I'll put you on this, well, I'll do that. I'll make another video of that. I was going to put you on the, let's see, tripod. But here's the tent. Camper over there in my car. Take you over here. It kind of gives a nice view of the tent over here. I was thinking, yeah, it's spring. Finally. That's what it looks like from a side view from a distance. And kind of happy with that. The height of that back pole there, it kind of brings it straight across on that front little overhang. And if it was going to be like going to snow out or something, I'd put another one of these poles. I'd put it right here to push it up so the snow would slide off or the rain would slide off. I was thinking that's the only drawback of the setup, is you're going to get some pooling or snow accumulation there. And I got some of my stakes are pulling out here. I just kind of bumped it and it came out. But here, I'll show you how I set those stakes. I'll set you over here where it's a little bit more dry. And hopefully you'll be able to see. So this is a 2-pound hammer, and right there I'm still in ice, but if I go far enough it'll go right into the ground. That hammer is strong enough, it'll set these stakes right in the permafrost. Permafrost. Try to keep these strings from getting soaking wet. But yeah, I need to go around here. I got back, I haven't reset the stakes yet, but this one here is doing okay. The ones in back. Here's where my electricity comes in. I go through my car into an outlet behind the seat. It's got a V to L, but it gets an overload fault when I plug my camper in. I don't know why, because it shouldn't be pulling that much wattage, but it does. I don't know why. Probably the inverter inside there. But I just connected my car to that cord reel, and then I went from the cord reel into my tent and from the cord reel into the camper. So over there, notice I got my bathroom windows kind of open for vintage, I guess. So anyways, show you the back. It's a little bit, loose on the tent, but as far as all these sides aren't tight, but that's fine. If it was windy, it might be a little noisy, I guess is about it. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put poles on this, on these sides. Let's see here. See what we're doing on the phone here, or on my camera. We're fine. I'm going to start another video, but I'm going to wait. Here's my little biffy. I got snowshoes, which snowshoes would help out a lot now because it's real soft, the snow. So I might go for a snowshoe trek. This is my thermometer for the outside temp. There's that. I'll show you a little bit inside. I actually have the door open and stuff to get it warm in here. So it's actually kind of cool in here when I first opened up. Then I opened up the windows too so the sun can get in. And I got my Bluetti. I'm going to do a little bit of filming on that. Do that here this afternoon. I'm going to charge it up and then use it on a few things. And here's the bedroom. Turn the lights on. So, just miscellaneous supplies, things I might need. And I got water. Those are the Reflectix that I took off the windows here. And I'm gonna cook a little something to eat here pretty quick too. But I'll bring you back on the tripod and we'll do a little maintenance on the tent, get it opened up a little more. So I'll get back to you in a few minutes. Talk to you then. Bye now.